Inspect the entire boat's steering system for damage due to corrosion, aging, abuse, or lack of maintenance. Inspect mechanical steering cables for deterioration or cracks. Inspect hydraulic steering systems for fluid leaks or other external signs of problems. Follow the steering system manufacturer's maintenance and lubrication recommendations. Examine the shift and throttle cables for deterioration. Clean and lubricate the cables. Check the fluid level of the power trim and tilt reservoir. Add fluid if necessary, following the procedure in the operator's guide. Remove the battery from the boat. Check its condition, water level, and charge. Store the battery in a cool, dry place out of direct sunlight. Check the water level. Periodically charge the battery during storage. Check the propeller for damage. A slightly bent propeller blade can hardly be noticed, but it will affect the performance of the engine. Check for and remove any fishing line from the propeller shaft or fish line trap. Clean the propeller shaft and lubricate it with triple guard grease. Install the propeller, following the procedure in the operator's guide. It's a good practice to change the gear case lubricant before storage, because contaminants in the lubricant could corrode internal parts. For most models, this should be done at least every year. For normal recreational use, the gear case lubricant in E-Tech models requires changing only once every 3 years or 300 hours. Drain the gear case. If there are any signs of water in the lubricant, pressure and vacuum test the gear case. Refill the gear case with HPF XR gear case lube. If the gear case is equipped with a speedometer tube, disconnect the speedometer hose at the upper connection. Using air pressure less than 25 psi, blow all water from the gear case speedometer pickup. Reconnect the hose after all water is removed. Lubricate all fittings and linkages with triple guard grease. Carefully examine the power head. Check for any loose, missing, or worn fasteners. All connectors are in place. Check the oil and fuel systems for deterioration. Make sure fasteners and clamps are tight and in good condition. Failure to repair electrical, ignition, and fuel system components could cause electrical sparks and fuel leakage under the engine cover. This could result in a fire or explosion. Spray the power head and its components with anti-corrosion spray. Replace the engine cover. Clean off any marine growth from the outboard. This is a good time to touch up the paint and apply a coat of automotive wax to the exterior of the outboard. Store the outboard on the boat or an engine stand in a vertical self-draining position. If the outboard is equipped with a portable fuel tank, disconnect the fuel hose from both the outboard and the fuel tank. To reduce the risk of fire and explosion, store all portable fuel tanks in a well-ventilated area away from any sparks or open flames. If the outboard is removed from the boat, examine all hardware you loosened or removed from the outboard and its control systems. Replace damaged or missing items with genuine replacement parts. These fasteners are made of special materials to resist weakening and corrosion. Do not replace these fasteners with hardware that merely looks the same. Place the hardware in a bag and fasten it to the outboard. Failure to carefully reattach the outboard and its control systems with factory-specified hardware can result in sudden, unexpected loss of boat control. If the outboard cannot be stored in the recommended vertical position, be sure the cooling system is drained completely. Never place the gear case higher than the power head. Any water remaining in the exhaust passages can drain into the cylinders and cause serious damage. Do not lay the outboard on the shift lever. The weight of the outboard could damage or break the lever. Most four-stroke models must be laid on a specific side to prevent crankcase oil from running out of the outboard or into the cylinders. Refer to the operator's guide. It is important to fully prepare an outboard for off-season storage. The result will be many years of reliable service. Furthermore, you and your customer will know the outboard is ready for action next season.